Alright, let's check it out. It's nice that we have vision thanks to our allies nearby. We're just gonna watch the war unfold between them. Let's take a look. Oh, that unit just got destroyed completely. A research agreement between Denmark and Siberia. Man, these trade routes. These traders, they have some balls. They're walking into a combat zone and they just don't care. They're like, we're just passing through. We're just trading our spices and yeah, nothing to see here. Ouch, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, there is no way for these guys to win against the Argonians. They have so much artillery, they have so much range, they can easily destroy their units long before they arrive. Yeah, look at this, they have like two artillery here, another third one here. It's ridiculous. And this one is actually very cheese. Look at this, this guy is protected by the mountains. We just received a unit from Yokuda and another one from Akavir. Wow, this is just a lot of... There's so much cheese going on. We're getting units from city-states and we're giving them back units to increase our influence with them. That's how cheesy the game is. Processing turn for bandits. Alright. Great works of music. I believe we have a lot of great works of music. But first things first, I finally want to adopt this. And there we go. We gain free technology, of course. Telecommunications. There we go. We're now the 6th era. Which means, actually, we can build another wonder. Yep. What will it be this time? The CN tower gonna take only 5 turns. Lovely. There we go. And after that, we will go for what could we possibly build? You know what? Gas plant sounds nice. And a treatment plant, yes. Good. So now we're building wonders like crazy. 2,864 score. We don't even need to build the broadcast tower, because once we have the CN tower, all of our cities will gain a free broadcast tower. And our culture income will jump to even more ridiculous levels. Okay, the medical lab, I think it's a good idea. Add to the queue. What should we add? Wow, okay, so why is my happiness suddenly so high? Something is weird happening. Wait, let's take a look at the... Does it have anything to do with the Sydney Opera House? No, it doesn't. So why is my happiness so high? Oh, this is so weird. Anyways, I think it's time to get to put some great works of music into the Sydney Opera House. What do they want? It wants from different eras but the same civilization. Alright. Ah, there we go. Just what we need. Alright. So this city is still in resistance, which means we can... The wonders there are kind of useless. Sure, let's go for the racetrack. Plus 1 gold. And plus more gold. Oh yes, please, the research lab. So this city is gonna stay busy for a while. Alright, we have another Great War Bomber. Who's gonna be the lucky city to get this unit? You guys are gonna be the lucky ones to get the free airplane. Congratulations. Ah, so this is the free unit that we got, I believe. Well, that's very appropriate because if we get attacked by Russia, this would be great to have, just in case they happen to have a lot of you know, airplanes. This would be great for defense. Alright, first things first, we're gonna move this prophet down to Karashoka. We're gonna convert this to my religion. And we now have a new worker. You. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this worker, to be honest. I mean, there's a lot of hills. There's a couple of flat tiles here. Alright, we're gonna build the nukes in these areas. Ah. I don't think we need a trade route with this city anymore because they are pretty much our permanent friends at this point. We're gonna move this one to yeah, to Anar, and from Anar to Yakuda. Perfect. How many turns until this is... Okay, 10 turns. Oh, so this one's probably better. Alright, we're gonna go for that one. This unpronounceable name. If only I can change it. So we're currently 112 out of 60. We should probably give them a couple of stuff too, before they start getting jealous. I think we have plenty of battleships, so we should probably start giving a couple of... Alright, forget it. I'm gonna wait until these airplanes come out, and then we will give them to the Dark Brotherhood. Yeah. Five turns for the next policy. Oh, that was a bad move. That was a bad move by the Argonians. They should not have put the artillery over here. Yeah, that was stupid of them. What were they thinking? Ah, that was a Russian attacker. Oh yeah, so the Russians are closing in, and yeah, it looks like they took Helsinki back from the Sami, and apparently the Sami are going to be removed from the game, and this idiot is denouncing me. You'll pay for this in time. I believe he has already paid for it. He no longer exists. The only reason why I'm keeping them in the game is just for the hell of it, for fun, you know. I believe there's a war going on here. Wow, okay, so Denmark apparently has battleships. They're quite strong, actually. Yeah, there we go. Oh, this is so stupid. What? Why are they moving the artillery here? Oh my god, this guy is gonna die. This artillery is so dead. Ouch. That's a lot of damage. Oh, this is horrible. They're shooting civilians with machine guns. You can almost hear them. Oop. Alright. So I think it's a good time for us to move the to move our spy out of the city. I don't think he will die. He will just escape or something. But I mean, it's probably worth it just to move him away preemptively. I don't usually like to put my spies in city-states. I think it's worthless. Instead, I think I will move my spy to Copenhagen, yeah. And start trying to influence Denmark. Perhaps. Ah. So now we should be able to propose the Emperor of Tamriel. Alright. Which is the replacement for World Leader. We completed this now. Is there anything else we want to improve? It doesn't look like there's anything else to improve. Yeah. Nope, there's nothing else to improve. We're just gonna move this worker down here. Right there. Ah. Intercepting enemy aircraft +1 range. Which means we're gonna give you... We're gonna send this unit to one of our cities. Oh yeah, it was Dark Brotherhood, I believe. Congratulations, you're gonna get one of our fighters. Ah, we can now build nuclear submarines. It's gonna take only 1/3. Wow. So this city apparently has very high production. We're gonna build the medical lab, and I don't think we need the recycling center. Let's go for the desalination plant, and then we will start going for the nuclear submarine. Yes, we're gonna build the nuclear submarine, and we're gonna start giving it to other cities. I think the reason why the nuclear submarines and destroyers are not appearing on other city-states is because they don't have access to the uranium. Makes sense, right? Yeah, this should be enough. Oh yes, fish hatchery. Followed by the opera house. I think it's time to build the barracks here as well. Tidal plant. Wow, there's so much to build here. The hospital, the electric grid. In fact, we should probably purchase something here, because this city is just... plus 10% production. Yes, I'm gonna purchase this. This will make the city a little bit more powerful. Assign delegate. Choose host. Wow, delegates to win Emperor of Tamriel proposal 46 only. Incredible. Yeah, 2 per ally. We need only 3 more city-state allies, and we will be able to become Emperor of Tamriel. Wow, this might actually be the one of the earliest victories I've ever had. If we can do this quickly. Yeah, all of them, all mine. Commit delegates, and boom. Okay, so we're gonna have to start gathering allies, I believe. If there's anyone that is not my friend yet, we want to make them our friends, and we want to make them our allies as well. I think it was, yes, House Halalu. I'm gonna continue giving you stuff. Congratulations, you will get one of our fruity units. And boom. And we're gonna establish a trade route with Yakuda, I think. Yes. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh yeah, I want to buy a great scientist, of course. We should probably buy him in a city that has the highest science. I think it's... I'm not sure if that makes a difference or not, but it sounds like a good idea. Great scientist. Yes, please, somebody explain to me how my happiness increase. Oh, I think I know what's going on. I think I know. Yeah. We are no longer influenced by the Sami. So our public opinion because of freedom is no longer affecting us. I think that's what's happening. Yeah, that makes sense. Just in case, I'm gonna check out the tourism situation here in a few minutes. Yeah. Culture victory. Yes, not influenced by the ideology of any other civ. There we go. So we don't have public opinion, negative public opinion anymore. These idiots are gonna denounce me. You will pay for this in time. I think they're gonna start being affected. Okay, so the Sami are not influenced by anyone either. No one prefers freedom yet. I believe the Russians are going to capture the city now. Well, they don't have any melee units. Okay, they're attacking the Great War Infantry with artillery, which I think is a waste of power. It's not gonna deal too much damage. Okay, so they managed to kill it at least. Wow, this city was almost gonna fall, actually. And you can see the Durrani here are trying to be sneaky. They're sending these war infantry across the ocean. Yeah, but overall, I have to say, the AI is not playing very well. I think it should be able to play a little bit better. The only time that the AI actually plays well is if it has overwhelming forces. There we go. Our spy has fled the captured city. I think the Sami now are eliminated. They are no longer in the game. Except in spirit, of course. What do we have here? We have a citadel. It's giving you +2 culture. Interesting. A huge castle on the hill. It's actually very good looking. Look at that. We're gonna remove all yields, icons, and all that stuff. Yeah, just to admire the graphics. Look at that. There's a trading post here. My favorite are the coastal cities. I just love looking at coastal cities. For example, look at this one. There's a huge wall, and the harbor, and a couple of wonders. $21,000 and whatever. Oh, this will actually help us discover at least 2 technologies. I'm gonna wait until we have the radar, and then we will take that choice. All right. Okay, I just can't function like this. I prefer to see everything at the same time. For some reason it makes me feel better. Anyways, you already have one of our gifts, which means we're just gonna have to give Mogadishu, I think. Yes. And hey, look at that. They already have the Great War Bomber I gave them earlier, which means if Russia decides to go crazy and attack them, they will have something to defend themselves with, hopefully. But we're still gonna give them something. And we're still #1 in soldiers, good to know. We already gave the Dark Brotherhood. Sofia has, wow, Sofia 299 influence. They are gonna be permanently loyal to us. What about Yokuda? Yeah. I think it's kind of strange. Look at this. Stop unit spawning. Why? Why would you stop unit spawning? If you get free units, you can just give them to the cities. I don't see any reason why you would not want to get free units. You can still make them useful even if you have too many. Well, unless you have like -5 gold income or something like that. But what are the odds of something like that happening, right? We still can't build any national wonders because we have so many freaking cities. We don't have any. Okay, we have 1 oil only. Anyways, let's build the medical lab and the steel mill, sure. In fact, emphasize the steel mill. There is no coal in this region. Ah, screw it, let's go for the steel mill as well. And then medical lab. Wow, there is so much to build here. So how much oil do we have in this region? We have only 1. Ah, the tidal plant, of course. And this one, and the hospital, the steel mill, and the bank, of course, yeah. In fact, let's go for... I'm gonna place the steel mill at the top. Oh, I forgot to move this guy. Oh. Oh, thank God. The turn is not over. Alright, so we have an extra spy, I think. We're gonna move this guy to Copenhagen. Diplomat. Smooching. Alright, this one is unassigned. Who else? Who else is opposed to us? I think it's the Argonians. Yeah, the Argonians. So what is the name of their capital? Hellstrom, maybe? Oh, yes, it's Hellstrom. Much better. And eventually we will have a bonus, I think. Where was it? Where was that technology? Yeah, it was a technology. The internet or globalization, yes. Plus 1 additional delegate in the Elder Council for every spy as a diplomat. So for every diplomat you have in other civilization, you will gain 1 extra delegate. It's very useful if you want to push yourself towards the diplomatic victory. 15 turns until Emperor of Tamriel proposal. Let's see, how much do we have right now? 40, 46. Yes, still we need 3 more city-states. I think we have 2 more that are not my allies right now. He wants open borders. I mean, he's so pathetic that I don't actually mind. Returns to Linux policy. Wow, okay, so apparently the Durrani somehow managed to capture the city from the Argonians. And I think the main reason why this happened, okay, first of all, they have 5 aircrafts, which is ridiculous for them. I mean, considering how weak they are. But they're actually doing pretty well. They managed to capture a city from the Argonians. They're pushing them back. I kind of feel sorry for the Argonians. They really try to expand far and wide, but as soon as they built like 2 cities here in this region, and I immediately captured them from them. I captured Greenglade, and there was another one here, Moon March, I think. Yeah, it was kind of sad.
Vision.
I'm actually gonna rename the city because I think the current name is just ridiculous. We're gonna call it Southwind. It's like Northwind from Warcraft, but it's in the south, so it's called Southwind. It's actually our southernmost city at the moment. Actually, Thorn is the southernmost city. Yeah, this one. Okay, you know what? Let's go for the tidal plant or whatever it is. Yeah, I don't think we need too much stuff here. Let's just emphasize the steel mill. And that's it. I'm gonna build the cathedral, although we don't really need it. And the airport for the extra tourism, I think. Yeah, it will give us a huge amount of tourism if we build this. Alright, let's go for the usual production routine. Definitely the tidal plant. The fish hatchery. I think it's time to build a brewery as well. Temple. There. I don't think we actually need a great scientist at the moment. In fact, you know what I'm gonna do? Which one of my technologies requires the most science? I think it's this one. Or which one do we really need? I think if we go for supercomputer, that would be really good. Let's go for satellite. Man, there's so much to do. Yeah, let's go for supercomputer for now. Followed by these and these. Actually, I want to build the spaceship factory as soon as I can. Oh, so it's the Apollo program that will initiate science victory. Alright, fine. There, that's much better. and ultimately the globalization, just in case we decide to go for you know, this will open up all my possible choices, the quickest we can achieve, science or diplomacy, whatever it takes. And we're gonna discover a new technology right away. There we go. Two turns until the CN tower. So IF is my ally, and this will allow me to view the situation in this region. Thankfully, no one is attacking Finland. I want them to stay in the game, because I have a suspicion that if they stay, it will allow us to. They will actually vote for us in the world leader proposal because we brought them back to life, right? I think that's how it goes. Now here's the thing, I liberated so many cities, but everyone still hates me for some reason. I think I liberated more cities than anyone else. But the AI still insists on being a total dick. Like, denouncing me. It's kind of funny, there's a farm built on the uranium. You're gonna have like radioactive cows and such. I want to see how the Argonians manage to, you know, get out of this situation. Oh, this Russian city is actually taking a bit of damage. This moron is denouncing us. You're gonna pay for this in time. Check it out, Siberian ironclad. They look kind of suspicious. Why would they have an ironclad here? I mean, if they decide to attack me, I can just wipe the floor with them. I don't have an artillery here, but it would be useful to have one. So here's the thing. We are required to be friends, to be allies with 3 more city-states. But I don't think that's possible. Yeah, 46, and we have 40 available. Okay. Another great engineer. We're making them really fast now. Okay, so we still have a couple of options. Oh yeah, so there's hope. There's still hope. We're gonna try to weaken the Russians, I think. It's time to weaken these guys, yeah. I'm gonna give them a unit. And I think we have like an extra anti-aircraft gun here. Oh, what the hell? Wait. Castle, where's the castle? Castle Volikar, there we go. Give a gift. Gift a unit. Take my anti-aircraft gun. There we go. Who else? I believe, yes, House Hulalu. Who are we gonna give? What are we gonna give them? If we were playing as Sweden, we would have given them like all these great engineers, and because they're very useless, we don't really need them. You know what? I'm gonna give them the infantry guy. And I will build a replacement immediately. Oh yes, nuclear submarine, please. You can give it to one of our cities, city-states. I don't think the car factory is going to be useful here. Let's just go for the fish hatchery and the cannery. And screw it, let's go for the recycling center. Ah yes, please, the Fiend Museum. We don't have any oil here. The hotel though. Wind plant. This time the city must be built on a hill. It's the opposite of the windmill, I think. I'm actually gonna buy a steel mill this time. Yeah. Oh, we can build a great firewall. Alright, I'm gonna see to it as soon as I can. So my borders are expanding quite fast in this region. We need more workers. Cargo ship. Okay, so this time we don't need that. Is there any other city we don't have a trade route with? Let's see. House of Lalo, we already have one. Yeah, we do. Castle Volikar. We're gonna try Winterhold again. Do we really need this? I think the city is doing pretty fine so far. Or what we can do... I think I have an idea. We're gonna send this guy... How long will it take to build the Great Firewall? 7 turns, okay. So it looks like I'm gonna build the Great Firewall in Iqaluit after all, because everyone is trying to steal from this city. And I will use that Great Engineer right away. Buenos Aires artifact, or... yeah, let's go for the Buenos Aires artifact. Good. 198. Oh yeah, let's check out our newly captured cities. Are they still in resistance? 9 turns, 2 turns. Okay. So in 2 turns we will be able to control this. Can we upgrade any of our units? Anything? Anyone? Nope. Okay. So look at this. Once we have this, our culture income will jump to new extremes. Once again. And so will our tourism, actually. Because we have hotels everywhere. Our tourism will increase the more culture we have, I think. Oh yes, more airplane attacks. So the Argonians, they have a lot of strong land units, but the Durrani, they have superior air power. I think the Argonians, they realized their mistake, and so they brought along this anti-aircraft gun. I don't think it's going to be enough. There's no way they're going to be able to capture the city again. And even if they do, it's actually a very useless city. Look at this. It only has like 5 population. And if they capture it again, it will be reduced to 3 or 2. So yeah, it's very pathetic. I'm just glad I can watch all this without having to get my hands dirty anymore. I think we have reached the peak of our game. We don't need to fight anymore. At this point, I mean, it's just a waste. It would be a waste of time to, you know, try and fight a little bit more. Oh, she has completed the Apollo program. Well, that's impressive. I mean, I'm still better than her at science, but God knows she is trying hard. once we have the supercomputers, there's going to be no questions about it. We're going to be the strongest scientific nations. I might actually buy the supercomputer here in Iqaluit and just finish the game right there. More units from Sofia.